back to the SUPES channel. My name is Matt Ramos, and on this channel I aim to entertain, inform, and inspire using the topic of discussion as always, which is superheroes! Guys, I was in the middle of filming my WandaVision episode 7 breakdown, but guess what? That's gonna have to wait because we have some news on Superman. We have a casting for Supergirl, which of course is connected to Superman, which is my favorite hero of all time. And oh my gosh, when there's news about anything related to Superman, it trumps anything else. So I'll be dropping my WandaVision episode 7 breakdown tomorrow. But now it's time to talk Supergirl and Superman because Andy Muschietti has cast his Supergirl in the upcoming Flash movie. Yes, it seems like they're trying to rival Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, trying to get so many different people in this film. So let's talk about it, let's break it down. But right before we do that, guys, make sure to stay to the end of the video for giveaway details as I'm giving away a PlayStation 5. And if you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing and hit that bell notification on my channel to get notified when these videos go up. So guys, the director of the Flash movie, Andy Muschietti, released an announcement clip from a Zoom call earlier today. And the Zoom call was consistent of him and another actress, and her name is Sasha Calle. And it was just one of the most heartwarming clips and announcements I've ever seen on the Zoom call. He just calls her up and he's just like, you know, she obviously auditioned for the Flash movie and he's just like, can you fly? She's just like, no. And then she's like, I can if you want me to. And then he's just like, well, you're gonna have to, cause you're Supergirl in the upcoming Flash movie. And he brings out, you know, showing like a Henry Cavill style Supergirl suit, which means that she's going to be Kara to Henry Cavill's Superman. I have been saying this for the longest time, that it's so crazy to me how in today's day and age, us Superman fans, us hardcore DC fans, are still so uncertain of Superman's future in DC's universe. But now, this announcement gives me so much more certainty that we're going to see Henry Cavill reprise his role as Superman in the upcoming DC movies because they just gave him his cousin. And of course, they could go down the route of making Kara just the main Superman, Supergirl figure, by just kind of having Henry Cavill exit as Superman in the universe and having kind of her step up as like just the strong female lead of this universe as Supergirl. And while that would make sense, actually it would make zero sense. It would make absolutely zero sense. You have Henry Cavill, who's a perfect Superman. You have this actress who's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't seen her in anything, but she's gorgeous, and I love her passion for the character. For her to break down like that when Andy's just like announcing that she's going to play Supergirl in the upcoming Flash movie, it shows how passionate she is for this character. And I cannot wait to see her take on this role and see what she has in store as an actress. But like I said, as of right now, we don't know if they're gonna have Henry Cavill exit the universe as that version of Superman and have her emerge as the primary Supergirl, Superman figure. That would just, for me, that would just be a huge bummer because you have two amazing characters. You have Kal-El, Superman. You have Kara, Supergirl. Oh my gosh, man. It would be such a huge mistake. Zack Snyder set it up so perfectly. He's always talked about how in Man of Steel, he set up Kara Danvers to enter the DCEU. And he always had plans to have her enter the scene. He always had plans to introduce Supergirl at one point or another. And actually, the prequel comic for Man of Steel, guys, focuses on Supergirl. Like the entire prequel comic to building up to Man of Steel, that is canon in the DCEU extended universe. That entire comic focused on Supergirl. So we know Supergirl got to Earth. We know she landed on Earth. And now they're introducing her in the DC universe. And again, we don't know if this is how they're introducing her because she is being introduced in the Flashpoint movie. So she could just be introduced as like the new Supergirl in the DC extended universe. And now that I'm thinking about it, guys, I'm getting a little worried. I'm getting a little worried as I'm making this video because she's being introduced in the Flashpoint movie. I'm getting very worried, very scared that when Barry goes back in time and all of the events of Flashpoint come back, they're going to replace Ben Affleck's Batman with Michael Keaton's Batman. We know that's happening. Ben Affleck is coming and he's going to reprise his role as Batman in the Flashpoint movie, but it's only to have his character exit the universe. And now as I'm speaking about Supergirl being introduced in the Flashpoint movie, I'm scared that they could potentially replace Henry Cavill's Superman with this version of Supergirl the same way they're replacing Ben Affleck's Batman with Michael Keaton's Batman. And if that were to be the case, I would be so aggravated with Warner Brothers and DC. We don't know if that's the case, so I'm not gonna be aggravated. But as of right now, we don't know we don't know what's really happening here. What we do know is that they're introducing Supergirl. What we do know is that Zack Snyder originally had plans to introduce Supergirl. So the character has already been set up to enter the universe. Now again, we don't know how they're going to introduce the character in the Flashpoint movie, but to see that they're diving deeper into the Superman lore, because they could have introduced any other character in this movie. You know, there's so many awesome female DC characters that they could have introduced in this movie, but no, they chose Supergirl, a member of Superman's family, someone that's so close to Henry Cavill's Superman. And it's hard to believe that if they're gonna bring in this version of Supergirl and she's wearing kind of like the same style of suits as Superman, it's hard to believe that we won't see Henry Cavill's Superman and her Supergirl meet up and just meet each other at one point, because they're related. They're cousins. Regardless, guys, I'm going to give DC and Warner Brothers the benefit of the doubt, because you guys know me. I'm a super positive person. I'm always, when I theorize and I speculate, I always theorize and speculate the craziest, wild, just the most fan service things ever. And I'm giving DC and Warner Brothers the benefit of the doubt here. And I think that they're going to introduce Supergirl, and we're going to see her team up with Henry Cavill's Superman at one point. I feel like you have to have that happen, especially since she's wearing, you know, the same Superman design suit. They're related. It would be a huge missed opportunity, and I don't see them going down the path of not having them meet up at some point or another. And I know a ton of fans are going to be giving Sasha backlash because she's not Melissa from the CW, the CW Supergirl, which that show is canceled. And contrary to popular belief, I think this was the right move. The Supergirl TV show was already past its peak. It was past its prime. It was on its downhill, the same way The Flash is on its downhill. It's already past, the majority of the CW shows are past their primes. They're past their peaks. So with the Supergirl character, I'm all for seeing this character on the biggest stage she could possibly be on. It's time to bring this character out of the shadows of the CW, because, you know, as great as the CW fans are, and, you know, I know that there's a ton of CW fans out there, but the fans of the DC Extended, there's way more fans of the DC Extended Universe than there is CW fans. There's way more people that would rather see this character on the big screen in the movies with Henry Cavill's Superman than to see her just continue to play a role in, you know, just like a small time show with Supergirl on the CW. So I'm all for seeing that DC take this character over to the big stage, seeing this character do big things, because I love this character. I love Supergirl, and I love the fact that DC is kind of, you know, putting an end to her Supergirl show on the CW and just bumping her up, giving her a promotion to the main stage, the DC Extended Universe. So guys, with that being said, we got a new Supergirl in the DC Extended Universe. Hopefully at one point we see her team up with Henry Cavill's Superman. As a Superman fan regardless, I am a happy camper today, because this gives me a little bit more certainty that now that DC is leaning a bit more into the Superman mythology, that we are going to see Henry Cavill's Superman come back and reprise the role as the Man of Steel. So with that being said, guys, make sure to click the link in the description to enter my PlayStation 5 giveaway. I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 and a couple of other awesome goodies alongside Fan Expo and MegaCon. So make sure to click the link in the description if you're interested in entering my PlayStation 5 giveaway. If you haven't subscribed, again, I recommend and I just consider you subscribing. We're so close to hitting 100K. And if you are already subscribed, make sure to hit that notification on my channel to get notified when these videos go up. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys 3000, and I'll see you guys next time.